Mental health stigma is a serious problem that can prevent people from seeking the help they need and can make them feel isolated and alone. By busting these myths and misconceptions, we can help create a more supportive and compassionate society for all. Here are 3 myths about mental health stigma that need to be busted. Myth number 1. Mental illness is a sign of weakness. This myth is completely untrue. Mental illness is a medical condition that affects millions of people around the world. Just like any other medical condition, it requires proper treatment and care. Mental illness is not a sign of weakness, and those who struggle with it should not feel ashamed or embarrassed. Myth number 2. People with mental illness are dangerous. This is another common myth that is not true. In fact, people with mental illness are more likely to be the victims of violence than the perpetrators. Mental illness does not make someone more likely to be violent, and those who struggle with mental health issues should not be stigmatized or feared. Myth number 3. Mental illness is a personal failing. This myth is harmful and untrue. Mental illness is not something that someone chooses to have, and it's not a personal failing. It's a medical condition that requires treatment and support. Those who struggle with mental illness should not be blamed or judged for something that is out of their control. In conclusion, mental health stigma is a serious problem that can prevent people from seeking the help they need and can make them feel isolated and alone. By busting these myths and misconceptions, we can help create a more supportive and compassionate society for all. Remember that mental illness is a medical condition, and those who struggle with it deserve the same care, support, and respect as anyone else.